Some outfits add years without you noticing. It's rarely your body, it's the styling. This fall, 8 little habits are quietly dating your look. In today's video, I'll show you what to retire and what elegant women wear instead. Simple swaps that make your wardrobe feel current, polished, and still 100% you. Wear what you love. This is just a smarter way to style it. Number 1, scarves. For years, oversized blanket scarves were everywhere. They felt cozy, they kept us warm, and at the time, they even felt stylish. But here's the problem. When you step back and look at them now, they swallow up your frame. Instead of adding polish, they pile on bulk and make an outfit look heavy. What once read as chic and cozy now quietly says dated. This fall, the scarf is taking on a different role, not to hide half your outfit, but to frame it. Slimmer, sleeker scarves are stepping in, and they're infinitely more flattering. Think of them as the finishing touch that highlights your neckline and draws attention upward, instead of burying your shape. A silk square scarf tied at the neck gives just enough softness without covering everything else. A narrow cashmere wrap, draped with intention, elongates your line instead of cutting it off. These subtle swaps make you look taller, leaner, and more refined, all while still enjoying the warmth and texture of a scarf. What's wonderful is how versatile these pieces are. A patterned silk scarf can transform a simple sweater and jeans, while a cashmere wrap can carry you from day to night effortlessly. They don't overwhelm, they enhance. And that's what true elegance does. It lets your outfit breathe while still giving you comfort. So if your closet is filled with those chunky blanket scarves, consider putting them aside this season. Reach for a slim silk or cashmere scarf instead. It's a small update, but it instantly brings your fall wardrobe into 2025, polished, modern, and timeless. Number 2, cold shoulder tops. Not too long ago, cold shoulder tops were everywhere. Every store carried them, and for a while they felt like a fun way to show a little skin while keeping things modest. But the truth is, that trend has had its moment. Today, slipping on a cold shoulder blouse feels like stepping back into the late 2000s. It timestamps your outfit in a way that instantly makes it look dated. Why does it fail now? Because those cutouts break the natural line of your body. Instead of creating length or highlighting your face, they distract the eye and make an outfit look busier than it needs to be. Fashion that complicates instead of simplifies rarely stands the test of time. What's replacing it this season is subtle elegance. Tops with refined neckline details are quietly becoming the polished alternative. A mock neck frames the face beautifully and layers well under jackets. A small keyhole opening offers just enough interest without looking trendy. And tie-neck blouses add a touch of movement and softness that works for both everyday wear and dressier settings. The beauty of these details is that they flatter without overwhelming. They guide attention upward, exactly where it belongs to your face. They give personality to your look without screaming for it. That's the balance every elegant woman wants, style that feels current but not overdone. So if your closet still holds rows of cold shoulder tops, it might be time to set them aside. Replace them with tops that carry quiet detail at the neckline. It's a small shift, but one that makes your entire wardrobe feel more polished, timeless, and modern. Number 3, shiny faux leather. Over the last few years, shiny faux leather seemed like the easy way to add edge. Jackets, skirts, even pants, all promising that sleek leather look at a fraction of the cost. But in reality, glossy faux leather often works against you. It reflects too much light, feels stiff, and can even look like a costume under daylight. Instead of reading as sophisticated, it ends up feeling harsh and dated. This fall, the shift is clear. Matte finishes and suede are stepping in. They bring richness without flash, softness without stiffness, and elegance without trying too hard. A matte leather jacket instantly looks more expensive, and suede adds a tactile warmth that elevates even the simplest outfit. The difference is striking. Glossy faux leather competes with your look, matte and suede complement it. They pair beautifully with knits, wool, and cashmere, creating depth and harmony rather than contrast and glare. Texture becomes the star, not the shine. A belted suede trench or a pair of matte leather boots can do what glossy faux leather never could: look refined, wearable, and timeless. These pieces don't shout for attention, but they quietly raise the standard of everything else you wear. So if your go-to has been shiny faux leather, consider making the switch. It's a small update that makes a big difference in how polished you appear. Try swapping one glossy piece in your wardrobe for matte or suede this fall. You'll notice how much easier it is to feel elegant without effort. Number 4, matching jewelry sets. For a long time, jewelry was sold in neat little boxes: necklace, bracelet, and earrings, all designed to match perfectly. It looked polished at first, but today that level of coordination feels stiff, almost like wearing a uniform. When every piece is identical, you lose the sense of personality that jewelry is supposed to express. Even the most beautiful set can end up making an outfit look dated. The modern approach is more relaxed and far more elegant. Instead of relying on a prepackaged set, women are mixing metals, layering delicate pieces, and combining designs that feel collected over time. A slim gold chain paired with a silver pendant looks intentional, not mismatched. A bracelet that blends different metals adds depth and dimension. It's less about symmetry and more about storytelling. This shift works because it balances polish with ease. Layered jewelry creates interest around your face and neckline without overpowering. It allows you to highlight your individuality while still looking refined. Mixing metals shows confidence, the confidence that you don't need everything to match in order to look put together. Try layering a short necklace with a longer one or combining earrings in different shapes. The result isn't chaos, it's charm. And it instantly updates your look from formal and dated to current and personal. Next time you reach for a jewelry set, try mixing instead. You might be surprised by how modern and confident it makes you feel. Number 5, tunics over leggings. For years, tunics over leggings were the easy uniform. Comfortable, practical, and offering coverage, it made sense at the time. But fashion has moved on, and that silhouette now feels more nostalgic than current. The long tunic cutting across mid-thigh tends to shorten the body, and when paired with leggings, it creates a look that's unmistakably dated. This fall, there's a fresher way to get the same ease and coverage: sweater vests layered over crisp shirting. The vest gives structure without bulk, while the shirt underneath adds polish. It creates vertical lines that lengthen the body, and the mix of textures brings depth to the outfit. Unlike tunics, which can overwhelm, vests break up the frame in a way that feels intentional and modern. The look borrows just enough from menswear tailoring to feel sharp, but the knit keeps it soft and approachable. Worn over a white button-down, with the shirt tails showing, a sweater vest looks thoughtful instead of thrown together. It's a subtle upgrade that replaces comfort but dated with comfort but refined. What's more, vests are versatile. Pair them with trousers for a polished outfit or with jeans for a relaxed weekend look. They transition seamlessly from casual to smart, which is something tunics rarely manage to do. If tunics and leggings have been your fall staple, try swapping one for a vest and shirt combo. You'll be surprised how much younger and more current the look feels without sacrificing comfort. Number 6, over-embellished handbags. Handbags have always been the finishing touch, but the details can make or break an outfit. For years, oversized logos, chunky hardware, studs, and tassels were everywhere. At the time, they felt fun, even expressive, but today they weigh an outfit down. Instead of looking stylish, an over-embellished bag often makes even elegant clothes seem cluttered and outdated. The shift this fall is toward quiet structure. Clean lines, sculpted shapes, and minimal hardware are redefining what feels modern. A structured crossbody or a smooth leather tote doesn't need noise to stand out. The silhouette speaks for itself. These bags whisper confidence because they aren't trying too hard. Their beauty comes from form, craftsmanship, and restraint. What makes this change so powerful is its versatility. A refined, structured bag pairs just as easily with jeans and a sweater as it does with a dress and boots. Instead of shouting for attention, it elevates the whole outfit. It tells the world you've moved beyond flash and chosen timeless sophistication. And unlike trend-heavy handbags that date quickly, minimal designs age gracefully. They are investment pieces that stay relevant season after season. Switching from over-embellished to structured doesn't mean giving up personality. It means letting your presence, not your purse, be the statement. If your closet is still filled with loud, busy bags, try carrying a simple, structured one this season. You'll notice instantly how polished and modern it makes you feel. Number 7, metallic shoes. Metallic shoes once promised an easy way to add sparkle. Gold flats, silver pumps, they seem like the shortcut to special without much effort. But the reality is, unless they're crafted to perfection, metallic shoes often crease, flake, and catch the light in a way that feels more costume than couture. Instead of elevating an outfit, they risk making it look cheap. This fall, the update is far richer. Jewel-tone footwear. Deep shades like emerald, garnet, navy, and amethyst bring the same visual interest as metallics, but with far more sophistication. These colors don't shout, they glow. They anchor an outfit while still offering personality, which makes them incredibly wearable. Picture a classic pump in emerald suede. The silhouette is timeless, but the jewel tone transforms it into something unforgettable. Or consider navy velvet flats paired with tailored trousers, instantly chic, effortlessly modern. Jewel tones have depth and softness that metallics can't compete with, and they blend seamlessly with fall's palette of burgundy, camel, gray, and black. The beauty of jewel-tone shoes is that they transition smoothly from day to night. Where metallics often feel limited to special occasions, jewel tones bring elegance to both everyday outfits and evening looks. They highlight without dominating, whispering style instead of shouting it. If you've been holding onto metallic shoes that rarely leave the closet, try swapping in a pair of jewel-tone pumps or flats this season. They'll add just the right touch of color while keeping your look refined and current. Number 8, bold colored animal prints. Animal prints never truly disappear from fashion, but the way they're presented makes all the difference. In recent years, we saw neon zebra stripes, turquoise leopard spots, even lime green snakeskin. They were fun for a moment, but let's be honest, those bold colors quickly started to look gimmicky. Instead of feeling chic, they overwhelm the outfit and make it hard to style with elegance. This fall, animal prints are returning in a far more refined form. Neutral tones and subtle textures. Classic leopard in beige and black, muted snakeskin, or micro prints that whisper instead of shout. These patterns act as accents, adding just enough interest without dominating your look. The difference is dramatic. Brightly colored animal prints tend to lock you into one loud statement, while neutrals stay versatile. A leopard blouse in soft beige can pair with trousers, denim, or even a blazer, and it will still look stylish years from now. Neutral prints bring balance, giving your outfit energy without fighting against everything else you wear. That's the beauty of timeless style. You can still enjoy the fun of animal prints, but in a way that looks modern, wearable, and polished. It's not about abandoning pattern, it's about letting it serve your outfit, not overpower it. If your closet still holds pink zebra or neon leopard pieces, consider stepping back this season. Bring in neutrals instead. They'll carry you much further, and you'll look effortlessly elegant every time. Last fall, my neighbor Carol told me something that really struck me. She had gone to a neighborhood potluck, wearing her favorite oversized blanket scarf. It felt cozy, she said, but when I saw the photos later, I looked swallowed up like I was hiding behind fabric. The next week, she tried something different, a slim cashmere wrap draped neatly over her shoulders. Same Carol, same warm laugh, but the effect was completely different. Friends kept telling her, "You look so polished," or "That's such an elegant touch." She wasn't louder, just clearer. It wasn't really about the scarf. It was about how a small update gave her presence back, how it reminded her she could still stand out without trying too hard. That one little change made her walk taller. And honestly, that's the kind of shift I want every woman to feel this season. Elegance isn't about chasing trends. It's about tiny refinements that do the heavy lifting. Swap bulky for streamlined, shiny for matte, matchy for mixed, loud for timeless, and watch your fall outfits sharpen overnight. Try one update this week and see the difference. If this helped, join us here at Healthy Aging Grace for more easy upgrades that keep you confident, modern, and unmistakably you.